Let's start with Cockpit. Anaconda has huge cockpit with 3 seats. You are sitting in the middle one. The roof is closed. There are some cables here and there. And there are pilot seat left from you and right from you. When we will be able to invite friends into our ships, it still will feel pretty lonely as Anaconda's cockpit is huge and ship itself is even bigger. There's a hatch to kick your friends out. So you see a beautiful station or whatever space object and you want to take a screenshot. Anaconda can do that as easily. All you have to do is turn off your HUD by Ctrl Alt and G. Turn on your head tracking device, Track IR or ED Tracker or whatever you are using, and just tilt your head slightly up. And you have completely unobstructed view of outside. It's between your roof and your nose. Let's test pitching speed and make 360-degree pitch. It's slow, 13 seconds. So 360 pitch, 13 seconds. Maximum speed with 4 pips 203 meters per second. Maximum boost 270 meters per second. Now let's take a look at different Anaconda variants. Let's start with trading. The price is 180 million. You should add 10% to that value, as when you're selling your ship you will lose 10%. Just couple pulse lasers. All modules as light as possible, best frameshift drive, all cargo racks, and smallest shield generator you can fit on Anaconda. Jump range, fully loaded almost 20 light years, unloaded 32. And that's with 452 ton in your cargo bay. Pretty nice jump range. Now exploration. 250 million price. It's because I bought best fuel scoop and it's very expensive. No hard points, only a couple heat sinks. All modules as light as possible, again best frameshift drive and best fuel scoop, that's priced 90 million. The best fuel scoop will scoop fuel with speed 1.2 thousand per second. Auto field maintenance unit, just in case you damage something. You can ditch shield generator and get even bigger jump range, around 40 light years. Yes, 91 million full scoop. It's overkill, but I like it. Fast. And my jump range was around 37 light years. Pretty nice. Only Anaconda is very expensive ship to run, so don't expect to earn money from exploration in it. Now my combat Anaconda, worth 533 million. This is my general setup, 4 gimbaled large pulse lasers and 4 multi-cannons. With that setup you can sit at nav beacons or extraction site for days. You'll run out of multi-cannon ammo, but 4 large pulse lasers will do the job very good. As you see, all modules best except life support and only military grade composite bulkhead. Shield cell banks, auto field maintenance, fuel scoop, frameshift drive interdictor. Let's talk about prices. Anaconda is most expensive ship to date, and it's very expensive to run. So let's start with weapons. If you want full load of weapons on your Anaconda, you will have to spend somewhere between 321,000 to 81 million. Cheapest are fixed pulse lasers, and most expensive are turreted beam lasers. Armor prices are from 58 million to 346 million. Let's talk about module prices now and start with required ones. Those are thrusters, frameshift drive, power plant, all modules you can't fly out of station without. So one class lower or second best from highest class will set you back for around 110 million. All best available 337 million. Now let's talk about final prices. You have seen my variants of Anaconda, but here are just numbers. Stock version 147 million. Keep in mind that Founders World has 10% discount for backers or elites. So if you reach elite ranking, you can go to Founders World and have your 10% discount. It should be fixed now. So trading version around 170 million. Basic fighter version with no armor around 250 million. With all best modules, fighter version will cost you 484 million. And with armor 830 million. Keep in mind that weapons, utility, internal modules are not included, so it easily can exceed 1 billion credits. In example, best highest class fuel scoop will set you back for 91 million. Now let's take a look at shields. Best shields on Anaconda. Test was done by using fixed class 3 beam laser from 500 meters, with 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 pips to systems. Here you see the results. The red line is from build 1.0, blue line is from build 1.1. I don't see any difference. Developers told that they will make the line more linear, but I don't see any changes, so probably that's still not in current live build. But should change. Anyway, there's really no reason why you should keep 1 or 2 pips. It's completely useless. 0 or 4. And 3 pips, as you see, is not much of a difference as well. And here's a weapon benchmark for you. All weapons fired from 500 meters. All weapons are fired against shields, so it's just a shield test. And the numbers are how many seconds it took for weapons to lower Anaconda's shields. Railgun being first, beam, laser fixed class 3 second, burst class 3 third. What I should probably mention here is that not all weapons will scale well, meaning that you probably will not be able to handle 4 class 3 beam lasers for long. I don't even talk about 4 railguns. You will not be able to shoot them every second, as they will just overheat way too fast and you will have to wait some time between shots or use heat sinks, unless you fire those railguns from another Anaconda. Last thing I should mention is that Anaconda is large ship and all medium and small hardpoints fired at Anaconda has damage penalty. The penalty is around 33%, but that only applies to hull damage. There are no penalties to shields, so use freely any class hardpoints against Anaconda shields. And now a friendly warning. Do not fly this ship if you cannot afford, because even if you do not make any mistakes, you can lose this ship in literally hundreds of different ways. Here you can see how Anaconda can squeeze past Type 9 in letterbox. I did this couple times. I call this fun with railguns. It's really fun. But it's very short-lasting fun. 8 railgun setup is still very viable option.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
One shot kills for most small
Target
ships.
shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Under attack.
Anaconda, after all, is not a killer. It's a support ship. You will not be able to kill any commander in it, unless he has a death wish. It's just too slow. An enemy will just run away. And as easily as enemy can run away, you can jump away, because Anaconda mass locks all ships, and only Anaconda can mass lock another Anaconda. So most time you will be able to jump away pretty easily. And you definitely do not want to risk your ship that has 22 million insurance price. So, if you lose your shields, better be on your way.
Target destroyed.
And this is my general setup
Target
for
shields
Anaconda.
offline.
4 gimbaled large pulse lasers and 4 multi-cannons. It's doing the
Under
job
attack.
very well. Insane firepower. And if you
Target
encounter
destroyed.
chaff launcher, you can on-target your enemy and just use gimbaled lasers same way as fixed. So it's really no
Shields
big
offline.
deal.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shield